We're out here on the range today to do a torture test on this AR500 brand curved 3+ steel plate. You may recognize this plate from our last video where we shot it a few times with the AR. We're going to be testing it today with this assortment of bolt action rifles. We have a Finnish Mosin Nagant firing 7.62 by 54R brown bear lead nose. We have a Schmidt-Rubin K11 firing this PPU 7.5 Swiss 174 grain lead nose. We have a VZ24 firing this PPU 8mm Mauser 200 grain full metal jacket. We have this Springfield Krag-Jorgensen firing this Remington Core-Lokt 3040 Krag 180 grain. And we have this M95 firing PPU 8x56 rimmed 280 grain lead nose. First we'll be firing the Finnish Mosin Nagant. So we have a direct hit on the center of this plate. Barely any dimpling. What was left of the spall coating is completely destroyed. No back face deformation. All in all, it held up very well to the Mosin. Next we'll be testing the Schmidt-Rubin K11. So the K11 completely finished off the spall coating. We have a solid impact right there. Perhaps a little more dimpling than the Mosin left, but again, no penetration, no back face deformation. Next we'll be testing the VZ24. The VZ24 firing 8mm Mauser hit a little bit harder. We've got a little bit of a dimple there, but still no penetration, no back face deformation. Except for the spall coating, this plate's holding up pretty well. Next we'll be testing the Springfield Krag-Jorgensen. I'm a little surprised by the results, but the 3040 Krag actually hit a little harder than the Mauser. We have a pretty decent little dimple right there. You can feel the edge on it. But again, like all of these, no back face deformation, no penetration. Lastly, we'll be firing the M95. Well, my father's aging eyes had a little more difficulty with the sights on the M95, but he still hit it. And we've got a nice solid hit right there. Little bit of dimpling, not quite as much as the Mauser or the Krag-Jorgensen. And again, no back face deformation. So what did we learn today? This AR500 3+ curved steel plate held up fairly well to 5 different fairly large caliber rifles, sustaining no more than a little bit of dimpling. Obviously the spall coating didn't hold up, but we're actually happy about that, because if you stay tuned, our next video we'll be testing this tactical Scorpion Gear spall liner. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.